NBA2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Karl-Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Mourning. Then there's Gill. Then it's Bogues. And it's Wingate in at the 3 spot. Now here's Towns. Back to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wiggins missing. Wiggins against Wingate. To the left wing. Gill the pass to Mourning. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Teague's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Now, here is Mourning. Over Towns. Mourning can't make it work. Teague against Bogues. With the floater. And Teague with the nice bucket inside.
This team loves to run the pick and roll with Teague, and it's easy to see why that's the case.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Gill. Shoots over Culver. They get it back. Passes to Wingate. Here's Gill. Covered by Wiggins. Covington against Johnson. Shoots over Covington, and the basket by Johnson.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And David Aldridge. You had a chance to speak with Ryan Saunders. What do you say?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Now here's Towns. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Covington. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Bogues. Off target from three-point range. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Culver.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Bogues against Teague. Wingate. The shot off that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Right side Teague. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Mourning passes to Bogues. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Minnesota. And Mourning sends it back. Gill the pass to Johnson, and the big slam for Larry Johnson.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
They Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Towns. Jordan Bell comes in for Robert Covington. Jake Layman's checked in for Wiggins. And Okogie subbed in for Culver. Teague the pass to Okogie. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Bell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Right there, Bell with the athleticism, attacks the offensive boards. This is where he can pick up some easy points.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Then at the pass to Green. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Teague with the ball. Bennett's there. A nice shot by Teague. 9 seconds left in the first. The pass to Curry. Here's the three. And that one is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we'll get it going after this from the target. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Minnesota, Teague is flanked by Okogie in the backcourt. Bell is out there with Vonleh. And it's Layman in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Teague.
And with the way Teague can move in the open floor, there is just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
To the inside. Here's Newman. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Then at the pass to Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Curry.
And Curry, just one of the more gifted shooters the game's ever seen. He's a clever guard with unlimited range, someone you must stay with at all times.
Here's Teague. Bell trying to break loose. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 10 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Green in the post. Defended by Bell. Green passes to Gaddison. And he misses his first shot.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Bell. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Newman. Banked in off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Teague with the ball. Bennett's there. 11 feet away. Teague can't hit. Right side Curry. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout call. First of the game for Minnesota.
Start.
Minnesota making some changes. Gorky Dangs checked in for Noah Vonleh. Wiggins comes in for Jake Layman. And Culver's subbed in for Jeff Teague. Culver kicks to Bell. Wiggins up top. Pass to Culver. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. On its way from Curry for 2. Green finds Curry. Now here's Bennett. They get it again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Wiggins passes to Okogie. Here's Wiggins, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Towns, who's checked in for Minnesota. Charlotte in the lead. Bennett with it. Down low. And there's the pass to Gaddison. Over Towns. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Uncovered. The Hornets pull it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. Covington's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Newman. Defended by Covington. Here's Bennett. His three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. To end the drought. And it's Wiggins missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Warnings checked in for Gaddison. Wingate comes in for Newman. Gill is checked in for Curry, and it's Bogues in for Bennett. And the Timberwolves with possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Bogues. Here's Gill, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gill's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Culver kicks to Wiggins. Shoots from the line, and it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 5 rebounds tonight, and a fast break now for the Hornets. And Covington sends it back. Here's Jang. Here's Culver, and he makes good on the layup. Culver's got his first basket.
And the decision-making proving to be outstanding. Culver just has a knack for taking advantage of the D in the open floor.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Mourning on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
A shot by Culver, nobody around. They get the rebound. Here's Covington, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Charlotte as they end the second quarter on a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a difference. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to be...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Charlotte, Gaddison is out there with Green. And there's Bennett. Then it's Newman. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. He lays it in. Towns has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Timberwolves. And here's Charlotte. They lead by 1. Now here's Bennett. Teague covering. Curry looking around. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It goes on Jarrett Culver. For Charlotte, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Timberwolves trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Culver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Bennett kicks to Curry. Passes it to Gaddison. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Robert Covington. And Minnesota has possession. Knocks it loose. Now here's Bennett. He's tightly guarded. And Green slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And here's Bennett. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte moving the ball around. Curry knocks down the long-range bomb.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Curry. Off target with the fadeaway.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. Teague against Bogues. Here is Wingate. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes a 3. And the Hornets miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Teague with a clean look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
No good that time. Good D by Bell. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Wiggins. Towns, the pass to Bell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice aggressive move by Jordan Bell. You've got to watch him. He has great quickness for a big man.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Layman's checked in. And so Bell nails both of them. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bogues against T. Johnson inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Towns, and that comes off the assist by Jeff T. And that's now 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Charlotte trailing. Now Bogues. Out to the right wing. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Gill. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Noah Vonleh comes in for Jordan Bell. And Robert Covington subbed in for T. Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Zhang, the pass to Okogie. Zhang against Mourning. And Zhang kicks to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gill the pass to Bogues. Now here's Johnson. Bank shot, no good. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Vonleh. Vonleh is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Gorgie Dang. Then it's Culver. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The shot by Vonleh no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
It's deflected.
And great positioning there from Culver. That's what allowed him to get the block.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Okogie. Mourning with the block. Bogues with it to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Up top, Zhang. He's guarded by Mourning. Count it. Culver's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
To the paint, and stolen by Vonleh. Inside, there's Covington, and that one is hammered home. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Minnesota calls timeout. Gorgie Dang. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Curry's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And And here's Bogues. Lets it go with a three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Here's Culver. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Now Bogues. Here's Curry with the three. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Culver, and he lays it straight in. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Bogues. Wide open shot is on the money.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Poke loose. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mourning. The feed to Johnson. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Curry. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Hornets lead by 1. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays.
By 1. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And the basket by Johnson.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And it's Towns missing. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Back to Bogues. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Mourning. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Hornets lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Culver dishes to Towns. Looking to get it going. Yes!
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Charlotte.
And the Hornets call time here. They lead by 3. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .59 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. The pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Mourning. Towns with the defensive effort. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Wiggins finds Teague. Here's the floater. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Gill is checked in for the Hornets. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Charlotte. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with. A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. The Hornets pull it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.